Good morning, everyone. It's Echo Star Tarot. Let's get your button reading today, please, so we can read. Wow, this is actually quite a large reading. Wow. I'm in a field. I'm in a field of colorful others. And what's coming out of this is a flower that comes from grief and growth. Are you in a support group of some kind? This is giving fall colors right here. And over here we have orange and purple and yellow, so I'm getting like Halloween. So maybe during the time of Halloween, you're gonna be surrounded by friends or maybe community that you should be friends with because they have a lot to share, just as much as you do. Yes. And yeah, you have more to share actually than you think with each other. I think you guys may hold same grievances. Because of this flower being blue, I think y'all have similar life histories that you could share and connect with. And I think these are the things that bring y'all together, but it's unspoken because it's what navigates y'all through life. And so you can just see each other for who y'all are. So here's that. I've never had that many buttons come out, by the way. I have only had like 3 to 4 buttons ever come out at a time. So that's pretty insane that just so many came out, and they're all colorful and filled with life and vibrance. And then what comes out of it is this beautiful flower from emotion and growth. I also hear my hummingbird, my morning hummingbird just passed by. And now my cat's going crazy. My other cat's doing fine, but my other cat's going crazy. Just making sure he doesn't bust out through the screen. Okay. I love my, oh! That, I just saw this. Wow. I love my hummingbird. She brings joy into my life, or he, I don't know. And all I have to do is hear its little squeak, and I know it's coming by and checking out my pea flowers. It just makes me so happy. So, let's get a reading going. What does my collective need to know? Without courage, there is no solutions. You can't manifest if you don't do anything, so you need to imagine how you can stay focused and drive you forward, because it's the discipline and determination at this time that will really benefit you in your passions and in your work, in your creativity. Someone's lying about their ambitions, or there's something about their ambitions that is not clear. Joy. Oh! That? Oh my God. Hang on a second. Wow. That's crazy. I flipped this card and it landed right on vitality and joy. And this card is the 10 of feathers. This is about recovery and transformation. We have this snake here because you need to shed your old skin and bloom into a new skin. You aren't who you are a week ago, a month ago. You are learning and changing every single day. So how do you apply those new lessons to yourself? You put them inside of yourself. You don't project. You push yourself to do better, and look at you. You're beautiful now because you took self-accountability. And look, now the ideas is upright. So what the hell is over here? What was this? What was all of this? We talk about not being prosperous and having a perception that is a lack of focus. So I'm getting two messages here. And I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it because now I'm feeling a division between these two sides. Because this is about lack of courage. So if you have lack of courage, you're not going to be able to manifest or focus. Discipline and passion are the things you may have, but the one thing you may lack is courage. So, courage for what? Courage for what? Courage for balance, courage for strategy, and resilience. Plan it out. Write it down and plan it out. And then actually do those things that you wrote down. That's really hard for me personally. Like, I will obviously write down things like in 5 different areas, and I might look at one area. So do whatever you need to do to get shit done. At this time, have the courage to love yourself and to work on yourself. Have the courage to see those things that you need to work on for yourself, right? Because it's nobody's responsibility to take care of you. It's nobody's responsibility to make sure you're doing well and taking care of yourself. It's actually you. And I thought about my body and my soul personally as 2 separate things, because I can abuse my body. I can eat unhealthily. I can, do bad things to my body. And that's not necessarily going to affect me if I enjoy those things, like, eating unhealthily and not being active, not taking care of myself. I can enjoy those things, but my body can be very harmed by those things. So I think this is a call to connect your body to your mind. Try so hard to just love your body for a day. And that's gonna sound really weird, really psycho, but I want you to actually take your body into priority today. What is it that my body wants? And no, it's not gonna be sugar. Keep the hamster brain out. Keep your id out, because your id is kind of like your soul, right? I don't like using the terms, Freudian terms, but keep your lizard brain out of this. Water, vegetables, proteins, beans, all those things. Be healthy for a single day. Take your vitamins, take your prenatal, and I say prenatal because that's like iron and folic acid and all of that stuff. Okay, I'm not no doctor, obviously, but this is a huge call to connect your mind to your body. Huge call. You're being unfair to your body. So you have options. Obviously we have options. Options in what? Options in thinking about your choices and your lack of trust. Lack of trust about what? Focus. We need patience in our lack of focus, okay? This is the whole thing about battling your mind and your body. You don't want to push yourself too hard, right? It's not that you don't eat anything. It's that you eat as much as you are full until you're full. And eat the things that are good for you. Eat as much as you need to. There is hope, even though you think there is no hope in this. You're very powerful. You're just not thinking logically at this time. So discover your other choices in what you could be doing. What works for you specifically? So there's potential here, which is really funny because it landed sideways. So you have the potential for potential. You have the potential. Yeah. You just are not really seeing the fact that this thing is the thing that you need to take care of. And you're not having fun. Like, have fun about it. Whatever you need to get done that you don't want to do, try and make it a game. Try and make it fun, because when I think about The Sims and how many people are in love with The Sims, we're literally just playing the main milestones of life over and over again in that game. And we could be doing that in real life. Turn your real life into a fun game. Turn your real life into a fun game. What can you produce in real life that can actually benefit you in real life? Like, I love crafting, I love cooking, and I love to do like just tons of things. So I play a lot of video games that are lifestyle-based, adventure, survival. But I could be doing all of those fun things in real life. And so I've been starting to, and it's a lot different. And it's something I appreciate a lot more, in that I can actually benefit my life in a more real way than just digging pixels, you know? So I'm getting a call to mature. This is a place where you will grow and still be able to hang on to your playfulness. You will still be able to enjoy those things that excite you, but you'll be able to apply them in real life, because there's exploration here and discovery. It's just a little raccoon. So when you're not in success or triumph, there's persistence for new possibilities, and it's gonna not be about relationships. This is about your lack of self-empowerment and your lack of perspective. So obviously there's challenges and growth, but it's about whether or not you're fulfilled. Do you feel fulfilled in life? Are those joys there? Are those sentiments there? Make sure that whatever life path you're on, that you are creating sentiment and joy. And if you cannot have sentiment or joy in what you're doing, it's calling you to change your possibilities. And we can do that. Yes, my love. I just keep getting lack of foresight. I'm gonna read with the cat tarot. I'm gonna read with the cat tarot because this is a lot. And I think the gratitude cards are limited in their message. So let me bust out this cat tarot. All right, cat tarot. What can you tell me? What can we clarify about the mind and soul? What can we clarify about the body? How can we connect our mind, body, soul? How can we reach new perspectives, new possibilities? What can we share with the collective? Chariot in reverse. What can we share with the collective? Oh my God, the Chariot again in reverse. Okay, let's see. The King of Pentacles is the ultimate provider, and he's deeply focused on achieving success and abundance. No matter how worn down you may already feel, it might be time for you to guard your own territory carefully. You're safe and you have a nice sturdy wall of protection around you, but that said, it's not time for complacency. It's time for courage. Wow, it's time for courage, persistence, and great strength. You're close to having everything you want, but remain on the lookout. The card is a reminder to move bravely forward. It may be time to find your wings instead of eating them. Moderation in all things. The water in and outside of the bowl represent the spotless satisfaction that results from balanced behavior. The rays represent angelic equanimity. Go with the flow, not with the trickle, not with the flood. Patience can get results. So this is the mix I've been stumbling around, because it's saying that you're protected, but you need to continue forward. You also need to stay focused and not be impatient. So this is just the steady march. This is a clear message to steadily march forward. You're on the right path. If someone's stifling your creativity, you need to change that immediately, because you are on the right path. So if anyone is trying to drive you on a different path, you need to get rid of that. Okay? Not the path that you're walking on. Because if you're filled with good intentions and you are creating a positive difference and creating community, then there is nothing to argue about. Not everyone can wrangle the treat out of the cat toy, but you're one of the smart ones. Your commitment to your vision and your singular focus means rewards are coming your way, bringing tremendous satisfaction. Things may seem a bit tedious right now. It happens with anything worth pursuing. Just keep moving forward. It will pay off. Wow. I love that. So this is all about marching on. Keep marching on, because you are on your great path. Now, who's this guy? 4 Swords. It's time to relax. Find a sunny spot and settle in for hours of snoozing. Whether you're mentally worn down or just need some belly scratching, this is a good time to conserve your energy and recharge. It may look like you're being lazy, but being still allows your mind to do the work it needs to do. The mind finds access to deeper levels during periods of rest. So if you're ever seeking insight, it would be a good idea to take a rest. Take a little nap, because our greatest inventors took lots of naps. during their moments of aha. I really love this card because the green, purple, yellow, red are similar to these buttons right here. So maybe this is the message it's meant for. Is there any last messages for my collective that we should be sharing? We know about strength. We know about strength. Page of Cups. Well, who's this Page of Cups in reverse? The kittenish energy can spell frustration and immaturity. There's a little too much drinking out of the toilet. Wow. What the heck? Okay. Upside down, that kittenish energy can spell frustration and immaturity. There's a little too much drinking out of the toilet and not nearly enough responsibility happening. It's time to pull it together and get down to whatever you're avoiding. So if there's like that one thing that you really don't want to do, now's the time to do it, to get it done. And it's interesting that strength came out right before this. So this is calling you to have the strength to finally pull through this and do this thing that you don't want to do. It's also blue. We also have 2 blues and 2 white and gray cats. That's really interesting. So how can we pull through and do this? How can we capture our strength? We can capture our strength with the 8 of Wands. What does the 8 of Wands tell us? Like a gust of wind ushering in a million fall leaves to chase, this card ushers in an exciting time. All that effort of chasing and jumping pays off in the form of some quick changes. It might be time for a change of scenery, out of the house and into the backyard to play. Pay attention to grooming. You want to look good for this phase. In matters of the heart, a heady and unexpected romance could be on the horizon. You want to be prepared. You want to be your best self for whatever's about to come next, because what's about to come next, what's at the end of this path, is something greater than your expectations. If you continue to march forward, if you continue to do the hard things with the strength that you have, you will be able to reap the rewards that you are looking towards and more. You are not only going to gain success in life, but you're going to gain success in friendship and communications and your soul. You are enriching your soul as you enrich your career, okay? As long as you keep your career focused on the things that you love and don't let other people stray you from the path that you're marching on now, okay? And what is the path that we're marching on right now? The Ace of Wands. And this was in reverse. Ace of Wands is about creativity and possibilities. And so it in reverse means if you can't quite seem to reach your creative goals or opportunities, don't give up. Just rethink your plans and take a fresh swipe at your dreams, this time with full commitment. So this is all about full sending yourself. Full send your dreams, full send your ambition, and use all of your energy to create that goal, create that path that you can march down on. And that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. My cats want to go outside, so I think it's time to do that, even though it's a gloomy day. They need to explore the different environments just like we do, because they seem to really want to step into the wet grass, so they're gonna get what they want. All right, love you guys, see ya.